Now, I'm not a big fan of the horror genre. To put it simply, I just don't like being scared. Whether it's by movies, games, or even the guy who lives next door jumping out at the wrong moment, I hate the feeling that comes with being scared. But that's not to say I avoid the horror genre entirely. Every now and again, I get this weird pull towards a certain movie or game, and I embrace the fear in what I can only call forced stupidity. Recently, I came across a game that aroused this curiosity within me by the name of Five Nights at Freddy's, and it is a very interesting game to say the least. Freddy's is an indie game of the horror genre where you play as a security guard hired at a place called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Think Chuck E. Cheese, but with a bear named Freddy instead of a mouse. And of course, Freddy has all his singing, dancing animatronic friends with him. But let's not talk about them right now. You're hired on with the promise of $120 for 5 nights of work. The only catch being that, at night, the happy band comes to life and wanders the halls in search for fresh snacks. You play the game from your guard post, monitoring cameras spread throughout the building to keep track of the characters as they search for you. To survive, you must ration power between the cameras, lights, and doors to keep the characters away. But be wary, because each night they come on stronger and more determined to ensure your demise. It's a very tense and exhilarating experience. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's is like no game I've seen before. You spend the entire game in one room managing resources, meaning that you can only watch in terror as an evil duck makes its way down the hallway to where you're sitting. The game has a good grasp on what is truly frightening by using the player's imagination to provide most of the terror, and only supplying a few jump scares here and there to keep things truly terrifying. On top of that, there's a unique setting for the game that I think I've only ever seen in a handful of creepypasta stories. The whole entire game is just immensely unique, and I think it shines for that. Now, I don't think it'll necessarily scar you for life, but it's definitely a frightening experience that will keep you hooked through all 5 nights and beyond. It's a fun little game, and it only costs $5. So, if you're looking for a horrific take on children pizza fun, Five Nights at Freddy's is your game. Now join us next time as we explore more in the world of gaming. As always, I am the Poor Man's Gamer. Game on.